Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Duncan. Michael Reddy's out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Marion, and it's Mikan in at the 5 spot. And for the Nuggets, we've got Rodman. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Magic Johnson, and it's Stojakovic in at the 2 spot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Marion passes to Westbrook. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Johnson. Rodman outside. Pass to Mutombo. Now here's Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Mutombo kicks to Stojakovic. From deep, Rodman. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside Westbrook. Here's Mikan. The Bucks working the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough. Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
To the paint, here's Johnson. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Mikan's shot is good.
Good pass right there from Marion, an example of his versatility at his position.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Porzingis, covered by Duncan. Porzingis kicks to Rodman. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points so far. Outside Westbrook. Over Johnson. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, he gets such elevation on that jump shot, does Westbrook, and his concentration impeccable.
Pass to Johnson. No good that time. Good work defensively by Marion. Westbrook passes to Marion. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Duncan with the screen on Stojakovic. It's right outside. Goes back up. Here's Mikan. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Mikan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Get loud, fans! On the court, it's your hype squad! Here come T-shirts! Get on your feet, fans!
Here's Porzingis. Johnson outside. And here's Stojakovic. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson kicks to Stojakovic. And another miss by Denver. Milwaukee leading by 3. Marion passes to Westbrook. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Mikan. The kick out to Red. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Duncan. Over Mutombo. Duncan with the bucket.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Both free throws good from Red. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Here's Westbrook. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Duncan inside. He's against Porzingis. Duncan with the bucket.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now, here is Stojakovic for 3. Good on the triple. Stojakovic has got 5 points so far.
He'll take that shot every chance he gets, so you've got to jump on Stojakovic there.
Duncan with the screen for Westbrook. Duncan against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. Johnson surveying the floor. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
Pass to Mikan. Now Duncan, headed by Porzingis. A jump hook. That doesn't go either for Duncan. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And here's Stojakovic. Outside, Rodman. Down low. Johnson kicks to Porzingis. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now, here is Stojakovic. He has 5. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Your Nuggets and Stay.
Outside Westbrook. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Outside Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Mikan. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Right against Stojakovic. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Rodman. 4 on the clock. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Westbrook passes to Red. Here's Mikan. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Duncan high post. And with the ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look for Denver. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Mutombo. Granger comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Finley in for Peja Stojakovic. The Nuggets trail. Denver calls timeout. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
You know what time it is. Raise up, rise up, make some noise for your Nuggets Breaker.
Johnson against Maxey. Johnson inside. He nails it, and we're tied up. Johnson's got 9 points.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic.
Duncan outside. Pass to Laimbeer. Outside Westbrook. Lock at 6. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He has 7.
You know, Westbrook always in control. He gets the shot that he wants to. And over time, that can just wear out a defense.
Johnson kicks to Finley. Granger against Duncan. The 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's the teardrop. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
The Bucks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Denver. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Harper, he's checked in for Tim Duncan. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Yeah, as a former rebounder myself, I love the aggressiveness on the glass Randolph is showing. Absolute determination grabbing those boards.
Westbrook with the steal. Outside, Maxey. Down low. Here's Randolph. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
Here's Johnson. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. The Nuggets making a switch here. Fox is checked in. And Milwaukee has possession. 7-point differential. Outside, Maxey wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Over Odin. Duncan misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Finley the pass to Fox. To stop the run. And the layup's good off the glass.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Now here's Harper. D right on him. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Fox. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, what's up? De'Aaron Fox. Shooting one.
Free throw good, Fox. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Finley. Harper with the steal. Now Duncan. Maxey looking it over. And it's Denver with the rebound. 6-second difference between the shot and game plan. Outside, Fox. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
The Nuggets have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Fox hits them both. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Duncan. Over Kemp. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And it's 6 points for Duncan.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open,
and we reach the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Rodman. And it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Mutombo. And it's Johnson in at the point. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Now here's Porzingis after Magic Johnson's miss. Shot clock at 6. Count that one. Porzingis has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Denver.
You know, at 7'3", Porzingis is a tough cover, guys. Even when you play him correctly, he finds a way to hurt you.
Westbrook against Johnson. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. Johnson with some nice D. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Mutombo. Porzingis against Duncan. Porzingis can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. Red passes to Westbrook. Here's Mikan. Pass to Red. There's the three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook against Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Westbrook. Porzingis with the ball. Back to Johnson. Over Westbrook. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Bucks ball.
A tight game here in Denver. Duncan right side. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
To the inside, Red slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
Leaping with purpose there, man. Red packs a punch on those slams.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Free throw good. Red.
Yeah, and you know, Red is a stealth sniper. I mean, somebody who operates well off of screens and has a quick release as well. Can get his own shot, too.
Denver calls timeout.
Please give a big round of applause for your D&D Junior.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Porzingis. Over Duncan. And another miss by Denver. Bucks leading by 7. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Robin, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Stojakovic with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Over Duncan. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looking smooth with that mid-range J. Kristaps Porzingis, not just a three-point bomber, he's got mid-range game too.
Now here is Red. He's got 5. Left side Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
The first one falls.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, pretty much the perfect point guard, if there is such a thing. Magic has incredible passing skills, great size, unbelievable vision, plus leadership qualities that make him CEO-like.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pass to Mikan. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Rodman with the block. Johnson against Westbrook. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. Over Duncan. Porzingis can't hit. Bucks leading by 5. Marion kicks to Westbrook. Duncan outside. Back to Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, we know this guy's a dynamic scorer, but what Westbrook really is an energetic, intense competitor.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 11. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
At the line for Denver, Johnson. Shooting 1.
1 shot.
Here's Red. He has 5. Pass to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
And here is Johnson. He's covered by Westbrook. Johnson dishes to Stojakovic. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Get down. To the beat there. You're on the big screen.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lambier's checked in.
In for the Bucks, number 40, Bill Lambier.
On defense, the Nuggets. 6-point game. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Stolen by Rodman. Johnson outside. Takes the three. A putback. Duncan grabs the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 6. Red passes to Westbrook. A 3-ball, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
For Milwaukee, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. Pass to Lambier from 11 feet away. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice dish from Red that time. The sweet shooting lefty, showing you he's got more than just shooting in his package.
Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. The baby hook. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Pass to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here are the Nuggets now. After the basket by Milwaukee. 5 on the clock. 3-pointers to Jakovic. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Westbrook passes to Duncan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And, you know, Duncan's such a handful for defenders. That's why they end up having to foul him.
For Milwaukee, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Line for 2.
The free throw drops for Duncan.
There's so much that's impressive about Duncan, but I think the most impressive thing is how fundamentally sound he is.
For the Nuggets, Greg Oden, he's checked in for Mutombo. Granger comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Finley in for Stojakovic. And Duncan drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 11. Granger outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Granger. Hits it from three-point range. Granger's got his first bucket of the game and is on the board for 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. T-shirt time, everyone. Let's get loud.
For the Nuggets, Kemp comes in for Michael Finley. And it's Fox in for Johnson. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Michael Red's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Maxey. To the left wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Red. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. Denver grabs the miss. Up top, Porzingis. Guarded by Red. Fox deciding where to go with it. Fox is doubled. Porzingis passes to Fox. Denver needs to get off his shot. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Wow, I'll tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
Maxey against Fox. Duncan with the screen for Maxey. He's looking for Kemp and finds him. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Porzingis. And that one hits back iron. Bucks leading by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here against Houghton. Now, here's Lemby. Defense is right there. Duncan with a screen on Fox. To end the drought. Maxey, no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. Granger outside. Up top, Fox. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Fox has got 9 points.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Duncan drawing the double team. Head against Porzingis. From deep. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got 4 rebounds in this game. A pass to Fox. On the wing, Granger. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Tomjanovich. Still without a basket. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Granger. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Duncan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Red's shot is right there.
For the long ball of Michael Redd, the sweet shooting lefty, continuing to light it up from here.
Outside, Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
That one on Maxey. For Denver, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
First one falls for it. Both teams deciding to change it up. Fox hits them both. 7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep three-point land, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Michael Redd, Duncan out there with Marion. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Mike in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Johnson. Basket counts. Johnson's got the first basket of the second half here for the Nuggets.
Calling his own number night. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
Johnson against Westbrook. Duncan outside. Pass to Mikan. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Johnson wide open. He fires. And Johnson missing again. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Westbrook against Johnson. Right side Westbrook. And it's sent back by Mutombo. That one good for 2. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now here's Johnson. 18 points for him. Screened by Porzingis. For the 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Porzingis has got 11.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Here's Westbrook. Mutombo is a nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Stojakovic. Knocked away. Marion with the steal. Right against Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Bucks have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
Red. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Red.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Johnson, the pass to Stojakovic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Porzingis high post. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you look at Porzingis, guys, and he's capable of scoring from anywhere. I mean, this guy's versatility really impressive.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 16. Count it. Duncan's got 16 points.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Stojakovic, the pass to Mutombo. Screen by Porzingis. Inside. It's rebounded by Mikan. Mikan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Westbrook kicks to Red. To the paint. It's tipped. Duncan. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Now, here is Stojakovic. He has 5. Porzingis with a screen on Red. 3-pointer, Stojakovic. The Nuggets with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 6. Red passes to Duncan. Here's Mikan. Pass to Marion. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. And he gets the bucket.
Check out the Dikembe Mutombo doing his thing inside. Using his height and reach to score the ball.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 16. Mikan passes to Red. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Johnson down low. He's covered by Westbrook. Rodman passes to Stojakovic to the left side wing. Now, here's Rodman. Guarded by Red. Johnson outside. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Number 45, Rudy Tomjanovich. And those were your Nuggets breakers, everybody. Give it up for.
Here's Tomjanovich. He has yet to score. Pass to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Here's Tomjanovich. That's good. And so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, talk about an advanced playmaker. Westbrook can make passes that other players just can't.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 18. Mutombo passes to Johnson. Stojakovic dishes to Rodman. Kicks it out to Johnson. 2 on the clock. Johnson draws the double. When the shot goes down, Johnson's got 20. Bucks leading by 4. Westbrook surveying the D. Duncan outside. Shot clock at 6. From the arc, It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Nuggets have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Porzingis against Duncan. And here's Johnson outside. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the three ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
Pass to Mikan. Inside. Here's Duncan. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Duncan's got 6 points in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 3. Porzingis with the ball, covered by Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
He misses the free throw.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
That one misses.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Marion kicks to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. And it's sent back by Mutombo. I've been against Westbrook. Now Johnson. He's got 23. Clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Westbrook. Fast break, Milwaukee. And he makes good on the layup. Westbrook's got 18 points.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
Outside, Porzingis. Mutombo passes to Johnson. Pass to Rodman. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. The teardrop falls in. Rodman's got his first basket.
So much intensity from Rodman on the drive. Boy, he's like a runaway freight train, folks.
Here's Tomjanovic, defended by Stojakovic. Here's Mikan. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Mikan's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
The 3 from Porzingis. The rebound by the Bucks. Mikan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Rodman against Westbrook. Pass to Duncan. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now, here is Stojakovic. He's tightly guarded. Here's Johnson, covered by Duncan. Rodman against Westbrook. Rodman dishes to Stojakovic. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Duncan with a screen on Rodman. Westbrook passes to Tomjanovic. Here's Mikan. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail by 6. Johnson outside. To the middle. They get a hand on it. Johnson against Marion. Not going to go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Rodman passes to Stojakovic. On the wing, Johnson. To the wing on the left. Here's Tomjanovic, covered by Johnson. Westbrook against Porzingis. Marion outside, 5 to shoot. Outside Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Right side, Rodman. Pass to Stojakovic. Johnson outside. Mutombo sets a screen. Johnson kicks to Porzingis. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Tomjanovich passes to Marion. Westbrook against Johnson. Here's Mikan. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Westbrook's got 20.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Three-pointer, Stojakovic. Rebounded by Marion. Milwaukee leading by 8. Outside Westbrook. 44 seconds left in the third. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Stojakovic against Marion. Pass to Johnson. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. To the inside. Mikan passes to Duncan. Here's Tomjanovich. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Tomjanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dennis Rodman is out there with Porzingis. And it's Mutombo. And there's Finley. And it's Johnson in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Classic play that time by Westbrook, making space with the pick and roll to create for his team.
From the wing, if it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Johnson. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Duncan outside. And Duncan gets double teamed. Stolen by Rodman. And now Rodman running the floor all by himself.
Rodman ever ready to put his body on the line. He doesn't care about the contact as long as he draws the foul.
At the line for Denver, Rodman. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, what you get from Dennis Rodman is relentless effort and hustle. Rodman does the dirty work out there and puts his body on the line with a fervor that very few players can match.
And both free throws good for Rodman. Here's Westbrook. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Marion, a screen on Johnson. Johnson against Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Johnson, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game for the Nuggets. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Mutombo. Stojakovic comes in for Porzingis. And it's Fox in for Johnson.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Finley. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Outside, Fox. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Pass to Westbrook. Fox with the steal. Here's the three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Mikan, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to take your medicine and wrap Mikan up because he's a big guy to deal with.
Mikan, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
There's little the 6'10 George Mikan doesn't do on the floor. He does lots of scoring. He hauls in rebounds. Everything you could ask of a big man.
And so he hits both. The Nuggets trail by 7. And here is Fox. Pass to Finley. And here's Kemp. Here's Stojakovic, and it's denied.
Great defensive play. Marion is one of those guys you never want guarding.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Milwaukee leading by 9. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Marion a screen on Fox. Westbrook against Fox. Shot clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead. Pass to Stojakovic. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Westbrook with the block.
The timing that time had to be perfect, and it sure was for Westbrook.
Down low. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Finley the pass to Rodman. Fox against Westbrook. It's Fox with the drive. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Marion kicks to Duncan. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Westbrook. And he converts the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Rodman looking it over. Finley the pass to Fox. Tries the spin move. Driving in. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Marion passes to Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Boy, that raw explosiveness of Westbrook fully on display there. When he sees the lane, he gets to it hard and fast.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And he sinks the second. Here's Greer. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Here's Greer. Here he goes. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Over Duncan. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, it appears to me that pressure doesn't get to Porzingis, guys. In fact, you could actually make the case it makes him sharper and more focused.
Now here's Westbrook. Westbrook double teamed. Near the three-point line, it's Red. And again, the Bucks miss. The Nuggets trail by 12. Outside, Kemp. Porzingis with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Greer. Got a piece of it. Outside Westbrook. Kemp against Marion.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Bucks, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Stojakovic is checked in for Denver. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And Denver has possession. They trail by 14. Stojakovic against Westbrook. Screen by Porzingis. Stojakovic kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Finley. Outside Kemp. It's blocked. Hands out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Sean Kemp.
Nuggets, number 91, Dennis Rodman.
Here's Mutombo. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Westbrook with it. Shot clock at 5. With the floater. Denver grabs the miss. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Finley, guarded by Red. Finley the pass to Rodman. Now Finley. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Finley's got his first points in this one. Bucks leading by 12. Red passes to Marion. Outside Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Rodman against Marion to the right side. Here's Finley. It's rebounded by Mikan. Mikan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Now, here is Red. He's guarded by Finley. Red dishes to Westbrook. From 15 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short. It's Rodman with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 14-point game. Stojakovic with the 3. Hangs it from downtown.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Westbrook. Duncan with the screen for Westbrook. Duncan against Porzingis. Count that bucket. 24 points for Duncan.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
Timeout call. Nuggets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
It's time for the dance cam. Get up and get down. Get ready to see yourself on the screen and show us your best moves. Let's go. Look at those moves. No minutes. Bring the moves.
He's checked in for Milwaukee. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. On defense, the Bucks. Finley the pass to Stojakovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stojakovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Bucks leading by 11. Inside. And the dunk by Duncan.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Stojakovic. 5 on the clock. Here's Finley. Over Westbrook. Milwaukee with the rebound. Mikan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Maxey sends a screen for Westbrook. Red misses. The Nuggets trail by 13. Now, here is Stojakovic. Good on the three-point shot.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now, here is Red. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook up top. He's guarded by Finley. From the high post. And it comes off the front of the rim. Denver's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Misses the three.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Bucks, Red. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second free throw, good.
You know, it would have been great to knock them all down, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey against Stojakovic. Maxey passes to Duncan. And yes, it's good. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Tim Duncan.